71. Scientist. Hypothesis.
We have conducted an experiment that could prove the hypothesis.
Empirical.
The theory anticipated the existence of black holes, but astronomers didn't have empirical evidence at that time.
Experiment.
Galileo tried to prove his theory with the famous experiment. The scientist experimented until he found the right formula.
Reject.
They didn't explain why my application was rejected.
Dilemma.
Physicists face the dilemma that two conflicting theories are both right.
Setback.
The breakdown of negotiations was a serious setback for peace.
Breakdown.
Marriage breakdowns can be devastating to the children. The breakdown of the subway caused many people to be late for work.
Breakthrough.
The theory was a major breakthrough in theoretical physics.
Torch.
They lighted wooden torches at night.
Transfer. Transfer.
I transferred all my files into the new laptop. You will be transferred to our office in Seoul. At the next stop, you can transfer to line number 2, the Green Line. The transfer of power to a democratic government went smoothly.
Transport. Transport.
They will transport the cargo in 2 days' time. Our town offers various forms of transport for tourists.
Transmit.
The information can be transmitted by a portable electronic device. Some insects transmit diseases to humans.
Transition.
The transition from adolescence to adulthood can sometimes be very painful.
Transform.
The steam engine transformed the way goods were manufactured.
Laptop.
I wonder why Americans call a portable computer a laptop. In reality, very few people put those computers on their laps.
Lap.
The dog jumped and sat on my lap.
Portable.
We had better take a portable radio into the shelter when the typhoon hits our region.
Electronic.
Most writers use the electronic dictionaries when they work.
Dictionary.
He bought a English-Korean dictionary at the bookstore.
Adolescence.
Adolescence is the period of your life in which you develop from a child into an adult.
Adult.
A child must be accompanied by an adult to watch the show.
Infer.
She inferred from the experiment that the disease was transmitted by air.
Imply.
The level of radiation in the rocks implies that they are volcanic in origin.
Figure out.
The explorers had to figure out how to trap and kill a bear.
Install.
Security cameras were installed in the school after a few cases of theft. I have installed the newest antivirus software in the computer.
Manipulate.
He manipulated the truth to conceal his faults. The designers need a better software to manipulate the graphic images.
Implement.
Our company will implement the scientists' recommendations in full.
Supernova.
A supernova can outshine an entire galaxy for a brief moment.
Outshine.
The Korean figure skater outshone her rivals in the competition.
Brief.
We spent just a brief time in Paris. She read a brief statement to the reporters.
Probe.
The police are probing the cause of the deadly explosion. Scientists have sent many probes to Mars.
Retrieve.
Astronauts retrieved the old space telescope into the spaceship to repair it.
Restrict.
Unfortunately, science was restricted to the study of the material world. Words in context. Science is a theory-building process. Scientists propose a hypothesis to explain how nature works. If they can provide empirical support, such as experiments, the hypothesis may be accepted as a theory. If not, it will be rejected. This can mean a major setback for science or a total breakdown of scientific theories. But people have always solved dilemmas and made breakthroughs. The knowledge can then be transferred to the next generation. Now we can transport people and goods faster than ever before and transmit information instantly to the other side of the globe. We live in a world that is in transition. Our world may be transformed beyond recognition in a few decades. Science is like a torch burning in the darkness of ignorance. Scientists infer what a phenomenon implies. Biologists install special cameras to find out how plants grow. Physicists can manipulate even a single atom and implement various experiments to see what an atom is made up of. Astronomers have observed a supernova that outshone an entire galaxy for a brief moment. And scientists have launched a probe into space and retrieved it in order to study the implications of stardust. Despite all this, however, our knowledge is still very restricted.